Hey everyone, and welcome back to Money Mastery. Before we dive in, a quick heads up, we are not financial advisors. This content is for educational purposes only. Now let's talk about one of the most stressful questions for any entrepreneur. How much should I charge? You've poured your heart and soul into creating an amazing product or service, but when it comes to putting a price tag on it, you freeze. Price it too high and you might scare customers away. Price it too low and you're leaving money on the table, or worse, not even covering your costs. It feels like walking a tightrope, right? Well, today, we're going to take the guesswork out of pricing. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear, step-by-step framework to price your offerings with confidence and ensure you're getting paid what you're worth. First things first, you need to know your numbers. I'm talking about your costs. This is the absolute floor for your pricing. There are two types of costs to consider: cost of goods sold, or COGS, and your overheads. COGS are the direct costs tied to creating your product. If you sell handmade candles, this would be the wax, the wick, the jar, and the fragrance oil. If you're a graphic designer, it might be the subscription cost for your design software, divided by the number of projects you do. Overheads are your fixed business expenses, like your website hosting, marketing costs, office rent, or electricity. Add all these up, then divide by the number of products you expect to sell or clients you can serve in a month. This gives you your break-even point per item. This isn't your final price, but it's the minimum you must charge just to not lose money. Okay, so you know your costs. The next step is to stop looking inward and start looking outward. What is your competition charging? Do a little secret shopping. Check out the websites and social media of at least 3 to 5 direct competitors. How do they price similar products or services? Don't just copy their prices, though. Ask yourself, where do I fit in? Is my product higher quality? Do I offer better customer service or unique feature? If you offer more value, you can justify a higher price. For example, maybe you sell organic, hand-poured coffee, while your competitor sells standard, mass-produced beans. Your quality is a key differentiator, so your price should reflect that. Conversely, if you're aiming to be the budget-friendly option, your price should be competitive on the lower end, but remember, it still has to be above your break-even point. Now, for the most important and often overlooked piece of the puzzle: understanding your perceived value. Pricing isn't just a math problem. It's a psychology game. What is the outcome or transformation your customer gets from your product or service? That's the real value. Let's say you're a fitness coach. You're not just selling workout plans for $100 a month. You're selling confidence, better health, and the feeling of fitting into old jeans. That transformation is worth a lot more than just the time it takes to write an email. Think about Apple. An iPhone costs much more to buy than its parts are worth. Why? Because people are paying for the design, the ecosystem, the user experience, and the brand status. They perceive the value to be incredibly high. So ask yourself, what problem am I solving for my customer? How much is that solution worth asterisk to them asterisk? The answer will help you anchor your price and value, not just cost. With costs, competition, and value in mind, it's time to choose a pricing strategy. There are many, but let's cover 3 popular ones. First, cost plus pricing. This is the simplest. You take your total cost per product and add a fixed percentage markup. For instance, if your candle costs $5 to make, you might add a 100% markup and sell it for $10. It's straightforward and ensures you be profitable. Second, there's value-based pricing. This is what we just talked about. You price based on the perceived value to the customer. A business consultant who helps a company save $100,000 might charge a $10,000 fee. The price is tied to the result, not the hours worked. Third, competitive pricing. This is setting your price based on what the competition is charging. You might price slightly below, the same as, or slightly above your competitors, depending on your brand's positioning. Most businesses use a hybrid of these strategies. They start with their costs, check the competition, and then adjust based on the unique value they offer. Let's bring this all together with a real-life example. Imagine you're starting a freelance social media management business. First, calculate your costs. Your software subscriptions cost $100 a month, and you want to spend $50 on marketing. Your total overhead is $150. You estimate you can handle 5 clients a month. So your break-even cost per client is $30. but you're not charging $30. Next, you research competitors. You find that other freelancers are charging between $400 and $1,000 a month. You see that the ones charging $1,000 offer detailed analytics reports and a content strategy session, which you can also do. Now think about value. You're not just posting pictures. You're helping a small business grow its audience, increase sales, and save the owner 10 hours a week. That time and growth is incredibly valuable. So you decide on a value-based, competitive price. You won't be the cheapest, but you'll offer immense value. You could confidently start your pricing at $600 per month, which is well above your costs, positions you as a quality provider, and is justified by the value you deliver. Finally, remember that pricing is not a set-it-and-forget-it task. The market changes, your costs might change, and the value you provide might increase as you gain more experience. Don't be afraid to test and adjust your prices. You could offer a new, higher-tier package with more features. You could run a promotion to attract new customers and see how they respond. Listen to feedback. If no one is batting an eye at your prices, they might be too low. If everyone is saying you're too expensive, you might need to better communicate your value or adjust your positioning. Your price is a powerful communication tool. It tells a story about your brand, your quality, and your confidence. So do your homework, know your worth, and price accordingly. And that's a wrap. I hope this framework helps you tackle pricing with a newfound sense of clarity and confidence. It's a crucial step in building a sustainable and profitable business. What's the biggest challenge you face with pricing? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you, and it could help others in the Money Mastery community too. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video on mastering your money. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. As a final reminder, we are not financial advisors. This content is for educational purposes only.